Don't F this up. Good Will Hunting. You often hear that Odysseus just wants to go home, straight home, after 20 years away. But we also know that Homer calls him the man of twists and turns. So if he wants to go straight home, then how does he get all twisty and turny? I'd say it's his multifarious motives. In fact, we could give him a new epithet and call him man of many motives. We're only about 60 lines into the poem when we hear what Athena, goddess of wisdom, war, and weaving, thinks of him. She laments that Atlas's daughter, a minor goddess named Calypso, will not let Odysseus go. Poor mournful man, she keeps on coaxing him with her beguiling talk to turn his mind from Ithaca. But such desire is in him merely to see the hearth smoke leaping upward from his own island that he longs to die. And of course, when we first see Odysseus himself in Book 5, he tells beguiling Calypso, quote, "It is true, each day I long for home, long for the sight of home." That tracks with the traditional description of Odysseus as a man who just wants to get home after his long journey of 20 years away, 10 at war with Troy, 10 more lost at sea. And that's true, at least sometimes. I'd say to figure out what Odysseus's real motives are, you have to watch him, see what he does, let the story do the explaining. So, what's he known for? Well, the famed city of Troy has impenetrable walls. Odysseus penetrates them.
Trojan horse.
He tricks his way out of the cave of Polyphemus the Cyclops, after getting himself and his men stuck there in the first place. He travels the whole world known to his age, the Mediterranean, including the land of the dead, while still alive, and then returns to the land of the living, which you don't get to do. He survives the hypnotizing song of the sirens by having his crew clog their ears with wax and tying him to the mast, but with his ears wide open so he can hear the song. And then, after all that, he does return home, sole survivor of his ships, avoids Agamemnon's fate by not getting killed by his wife and her adulterous lovers, and in fact reunites with his wife, who has remained loyal to him for 20 years, and then tells her he needs to go raid livestock the next day, because after all, they're low on goats. It's enough to make his own men envious. In one episode, they're close enough to see the shores of Ithaca, but they shake their heads at these bags that they think are full of gold that Odysseus got from the master of winds, Iolus. They say, "This guy gets everything everywhere he goes." Lombardo translation. So they open the bags and blow everything to hell. So, after all this, let's ask again, who is Odysseus? Maybe the one who does things you can't do, but gets away with it. The one who wins, at least eventually. And along the way, he gets your goat.